Okay, hi everybody, I'm Tolis, I'm the CEO of Nomitech, and today I will be guiding you not only in CostOS, but on a glimpse of Nomitech's future, what we are developing here and what's coming next month. For those that are not familiar with Nomitech, Nomitech is a fast-growing, innovative company. We have well-respected customer base, so we work with very large customers globally. And we are partners with some industry leaders like the RICS, the AAC, the ICMS standard, which is I'm also the member of it on the standard setting committee, Arab, Aries, Oracle, and we recently became partners with Autodesk as well, just to have tighter integrations with their file formats. Normally, we're headquartered in the UK, and what we can see here is that we do have a global footprint that allows us to see how people execute projects across the globe. So we bring global knowledge in our systems, and we're continuously improving them and driving the industry change. So let's look at our products. Our flagship is CostOS. Probably some of you are familiar with it. It's an enterprise solution. It's been in the market for many years. It's established, it's modern. We're continuously improving it. And as you can see, we have also BIM and 2D takeoff capabilities in it. Our benchmarking system is Cost Modeler or Cosmo, which is a new generation benchmarking tool, web-based. Obviously, to be able to achieve all these new things, we have developed our own BIM engine. We're investing a lot in R&D, and BIMCity is our new generation engine to be able to support all these products and drive the things that we need to do. And today I will be talking about a newcomer we believe it's going to disrupt the industry. It's XLBIM. So we're going to see a little bit more about this later. So that's our glimpse of the future. Let me start with a few slides about CostOS, our flagship product. As I said, CostOS is applicable in wide sectors. So we work in infrastructure, the likes of high-speed rail, in the building sector with many large contractors and real estate developers globally, industrial projects, nuclear, for example, the Sellafield plant, Rosatom, and in the utility sector. In the UK, we work with UK power networks. So it's not just buildings, it's a generic estimating system that has a wide applicability across the board and across multiple industries. And that allows you also to learn from the others while using the system. If we look at CostOS, it's an enterprise product. That means it runs on a central database. Many people can collaborate. You can work together with your colleagues. It's role-based and layered. The data access is designed to scale and load mega projects. Because we have developed our BIM engine, we're able now to load very large models very fast and quantify them. So we don't rely on the quantities that the authoring tools are providing. We have the ability to quantify from the 3D space objects. So that's why our customer base is mainly enterprises that take estimating seriously, and they want to have their estimates centralized and improve as they go. If I look a little bit about the 2D capabilities, we have recently launched our new 2D takeoff engine. So from 2D, somebody can go into 3D space, create 3D elements from the 2D takeoff. So you can load multiple drawings inside our 3D space, and as you measure, you are creating in reality a 3D BIM model. And the advantage you get out of it is that all the objects are cost loaded, are linked with BOQ items, and they're cost loaded. So basically, that's what we call real 5D, because we can generate 3D models, IFC files that have all the cost details in them. So BOQs are linked, as well as resource quantities. Everything is linked with the objects. And of course, you can take this information to your site. Now, we're working a lot in the carbon space. So we have partnered with Arab. It's a well-recognized designing firm, and we have developed what we call InfraBase. It's a cost and carbon library that has also assemblies. In CostOS, we have very strong parametric estimating capabilities. So we use this engine in conjunction with ARP, and we have built several assets that are used in infrastructure projects for pricing and also calculating the carbon dioxide footprint. So it's not good that you have a low-cost project if that brings big emissions to the environment. So we try to optimize carbon and cost together in one platform. And that's available to our customer base. If somebody wants to acquire, it can be an add-on into CostOS. Now, we're working a lot and have also been granted an Innovate UK fund, and we're developing machine learning algorithms. So this will become available in our next releases. Our existing customer base will take advantage of it, mainly into BIM, so we will be able to classify BIM elements and objects and try to quantify them and map them with measurement standards. So that's the purpose of the AI we're building at the minute, but that gives us a technological edge when it comes to estimating and how we manage data. So having a centralized database-driven system like CostOS and AI on top of it, you can definitely improve your processes in the upcoming years. Okay, a few things about Cosmo, which is our benchmarking tool or cost modeler. That's part of the work that I'm also engaged with the ICMS standard. That's the global benchmarking standard. We are many professionals there and many organizations like the RICS, the AAC, the European Commission is supporting it, and that's how people will be benchmarking in the projects in the future. Obviously, you know the issue with multiple measurement standards, and it's not easy to compare costs across the boards or even within the same country. This covers multiple types of projects, and what we have done in Nomitech, we have built a web-based application that can link with CostOS, obviously, to bring estimates. But there is an API if you want to bring actuals from other systems like Aries Prism or Unifier or other tools. You can also bring them in and compare actuals with estimates. So it's a generic platform that you can also host in-house, not on our cloud, but you can self-host as well. Okay, a few things about our Nomitech's glimpse of the future now. I have a few decks. So what we see in the market at the minute. That's coming from the user group, the BIM software user group. And what we can see is that there are many, many software systems in the market. Apologies to the other vendors if I've missed any of them. Obviously, there are many vendors. We are also part of it that are working in the BIM space. And that's fine. There are some really cool products out there, and that really help the professionals. But if we go into the real market, we can see that BIM yet is not adopted. And that's true. That's not my opinion. That's if you go outside and ask even small firms, it's not widely used. So what we did at Nomitech, we sat down and we checked the dots. So we saw that, yeah, okay, let's see what the issue is right now in the industry, why this is not happening, why BIM is not adopted, and why we don't have better processes and communications. So if we look right now, people still like their drawings. So if you go inside, people prefer to look on their drawings and measure, do quantity takeoffs. There are also BIM models now, which are scattered around, and there might be from multiple disciplines, electrical, mechanical, structural, architectural, multiple revisions, but still yet on the side or the everyday engineer, it's not easy. He can open on a viewer and check some stuff, but he's not using them. It's not practical for an everyday estimator or an engineer, I would say, not estimator, project manager, engineer to use the BIM files, apart from viewing and navigating. And people still use spreadsheets, and they move spreadsheets across to be able to do their everyday tasks. Okay, I'm talking about the to-do list from 4D, 5D planning. Everything is done with spreadsheets, mainly Excel. And that's where Nomitech is coming from, and that's the product that we will be releasing in May. It's now in the beta phase. It's called Excel BIM and Excel 2D, and that's what I'm going to show you the next minutes quickly. So I'm going to open my screen if you can see it coming all right. I have opened two spreadsheets. So let's go first on a minimize that. So this is what Excel BIM is all about. I'm running inside my Excel spreadsheets. I have loaded inside here Excel. As you can see, I'm not sure you can see the model. I can navigate, I can rotate. My spreadsheet is linked with Excel. So when I click on an element, this is, for example, a payment certificate that a contractor is asking me, price it to get paid. When I click on the quantities of the slabs he's asking now, the system can highlight them. The same for next month. If I click on next month, it can highlight those. So these are interactively linked. Not only links, but also quantities. The other thing we can do here is we can colorize. So we can link elements with specific colors, and we can match cell styles. So if something is neutral, it's good, it's bad, so I can colorize my model, and instantly I can have a visual view of what's going on. Another simple example of the application of the applications are numberless. I mean, it's amazing what people can do. We've given it to a few engineers, and they came up back with 4D, 5D, 6D stuff. That's a simple to-do list. So when I click here, you see these are the elements that I need to perform my quality checks. They're highlighted. Here we can see some security measurements. Simplify. If I need to, let me go on the BIM. So let me here and open Excel BIM, the palette. Here, if I go on another cell, let's say I need to perform a task A, and I need to do something about it, paint it or whatever, check something, you can simply drag and drop and move the object here. So these are now linked. When I click on it, it's highlighting them. And the other thing you can have is, because we are using the BIM engine, you have all the metadata that's available to it, and also the calculated quantities. We can also show the quantities from the authoring tools, but we calculate quantities ourselves. So that's what's happening in the Excel BIM. I have the option also to load, sorry, let me go back. I have the option also to load multiple drawings, multiple BIM models in it. So if I go here, I can see I have opened a 2D drawing. So from 2D, I can open my 2D drawings and my 3D models. I can see it in 3D space. And of course, you can align, you can scale all the drawings and match them with the BIM model. So even if you don't have a 3D model, you can work with the system and see all together drawings and BIM models together. I have opened also another Excel file just to show you what you can do.
I've also got a Razer computer.
Yeah.
Hey, this is beautiful work. I'm so impressed, Tolis.
And that's the first day we're announcing it. Let me go on my last slides, guys. It's a limited time, but if you want to find out more about it, you can go and visit official release days early May for us. So the system is now in beta testing. It's working fine. We're working on the licensing system. You can go on excelbim.com, register there. If you're an early adopter, also say that you're from this event. You're going to get a special discount as an early adopter. So this is our new product, and I'm glad to present to you. If you're interested to find out about CostOS and our other products, of course, you can visit Nomitech site, nomitech.com, and contact us through there.